Okay, so first of all, we're going to talk here about onions from the store. I get my onions from Azure Standard, which is an organic onion, an organic produce. And so what I did with this one here is I cut my onion up, but I cut it in quarters, like kept the very center of the onion still intact. So I cut off one side, turned it, cut off that side, cut, so it was, you left with a little square core. So that's what I did with this one, and with this one as well, which this one looks like it's going to give me two. But anyway, you stick the roots in the water for a little bit, keep the onion as dry as possible, and just get the roots wet. I did mine in little glass jars with narrow enough lids to keep them held up. So that's what these two are like. They're both greening up really nice, these two. And then with this last onion here, same thing, but instead of cutting it into quarters, I just basically cut off the end of the onion that you would normally discard with the roots on it. So you can kind of see it's more of a flatter piece. And I put the end of the roots in the water just as I did the others. And you can see it's starting to green up now. Once the roots turned white and you could see a bunch of new roots growing, I put it in soil. So I did this one, I think, yesterday. And you can see down here some of the little green, just like these have, but it's growing a little slower, so it's struggling a little more. So what I'm noticing is that these really like their center cores left intact. And doing that seems to have a better effect. But we'll come back and we'll check on these probably in a few days and see how it's doing.